Hello, Haiku here for some more historic Pauper midweek magic. This time I'm going to bring a pretty fun one. It's a Golgari dungeon deck. So it's venturing into the dungeon, and really the big payoff for venturing into the dungeon is Precipitous Drop. There's some nice synergy with the new cards that got added in LTR with Fates of Reversal, so you can basically cycle them and draw back and venture one deeper into the dungeon. So generally the goal is, because Precipitous Drop you want to turn on as soon as possible, meaning you want it to do -5/-5, you try to go through this dungeon, the shortest dungeon, which is only 4 stages deep, and then you get to draw a card for your troubles. And then after you get through it, then you generally like this dungeon, the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. The reason why is Runestorm Caverns and Mad Wizard's Lair are both draw twos. Basically you get through 5 to draw 2. So compared to the other one, which is 4 to draw 1, and then in the Mad Wizard's Lair, you get to draw 3. And then one of them is free, but you still get to draw the other 2. So kind of works well with the expensive mana cyclers. Basically race through the dungeon. Sometimes feels bad to use the Steal Its Eyes mode, but it actually works out pretty alright. And then this guy, he's a pretty good blocker, and then he sometimes can attack in. If the opponent wastes a removal spell on it, it's not a big deal. So he's just there to kind of get incidental value. A little bit of ramp with the Mystics and Elves. Split because of Echoing Decay, which I am playing myself. But you don't want too much of these 1 toughness creatures, so you don't play that much. And then again, with these land cyclers, you can shave on lands a little bit, so I'm only playing 16 lands. So let's take it for a spin, shall we? I think dungeon mechanic is a pretty strong mechanic. But it's kind of all in. Let's see, where's the Golgari dungeon deck? I have a Abzan one, kind of similar, although it does use Heliod's Pilgrim to find the auras that you want to find. So it's a little bit of a tutor package with the Heliod's Pilgrim. Heliod's Pilgrim is really the only true tutor in the meta, other than the Seek card. All right, so I have black mana to play this, but unfortunately, then it's not going to. It's not going to flip, because I'm going to cycle the Khazad-dûm right now. Get a Swampy Swamp. I can eventually flip it by using Fates Reversal to bring it back, and then doing that. So it's unfortunate that this is at the end step. It would be a lot stronger card if it was as soon as you discard a card, it flips. Fortunately, it doesn't quite do what I need. If he lets it live, would I make it grow? So I could play the Ting Fang-Blade, or I could Fates Reversal and stuff. So I could play an elf. Okay, I'm gonna cycle before I shuffle. I'm gonna before I scry, because I'm gonna scry with the first level. You come back. Okay. Let's see. I think that's fine. Alright, so my Ragged Recluse is now a reasonable blocker, and it's going to give me life if it can block. If the opponent uses a Trumpeting Blast this turn, I'm okay with trading with the Odious Witch. It'd be nice to be able to attack. Yeah, I'm gonna start trading off. Let's see. Could have 5 mana next turn. Yeah. Wow, he's playing a charge as well. Alright, so Bayou Groff is coming in, and then I guess I am cycling the troll again. I guess I don't have to let the opponent know that I'm going to cycle the troll. I think I just got to get 2 blockers in play as soon as possible, so I'm cycling the troll. This is super scary. It's 9 damage if he has another. Yep, he's got me on the ropes here. Alright, so no more cycles allowed for the swamp cards. Okay. So, if he has a Trumpet Blast, he wins Xaxes, unfortunately. Did he lag out or did I lag out? So I think he must have, let's see. If he has charge, I actually do fine versus charge. So it's just Trumpet Blast I have to be worried about, and it looks like he's got it. Let's see. I guess since I have Echoing Decay, I should trade with the 2 cards. Yeah, GG's. He had them all. All right. Let's hopefully get a better matchup, or just better draw. Certainly can beat that type of deck. Vedekaba. All right, we got cool. This looks good. This only gets a tapped land, so I'm probably going to favor cycling the Ent for the untapped. They're both coming back anyways, so. Ooh, that's good too. So I could Fate's Reversal or find. Since I have so much land in hand between these Fates Reversal, I think I'm going to start filtering lands out of my deck. So, yeah, I have to do this main phase since this is a sorcery. Opponent's on some sort of green nonsense deck. Let's see, Self-Mill. I do have a Self-Mill deck, which is pretty fun to play. I didn't realize this was up to, so I can always just venture even without a creature in my yard. Did not realize. Bayou Groff. I'm gonna get a 1/1 on stage 2, so I think I actually keep the Bayou Groff. Get some pressure into play. So I could Fates Reversal to bring back nothing just to get the 1/1 and then play the Bayou Groff, or I can just get the blade into play. Or I guess I could Cursed Idol into Bayou Groff. I like this a little bit more efficient use of my cards. Create a red one. All right, have some pressure on the board. Still got a ton of lands. So next turn I probably cycle the Ent again for land, because next turn I will Fates Reversal. Let's see, Fates Reversal, I can put a +1/+1 counter on my blade, probably. I haven't really been paying attention to what he's doing. He's like a graveyard-based deck like I am, a little bit. Okay. Just thinking if I should do anything pre-combat. I think it's fine. If he wants to trade with my Bayou Groff, I can bring it back with Fates Reversal. Alright, looks like he's going to trade or have a trick of some sort. Okay, resolve. He didn't sacrifice a food. It's on resolution. Interesting. That's pretty cool. So I could have given my Bayou Groff +1/+1 if any of these were instant speed and allow it to trade. Let's see. Am I okay with a tap land next turn? Alright, let's just go ahead and play this. I just realized I wanted to play Bayou Groff next turn. There's no way to play Bayou Groff with the stuff. So I can't bring it back into it. So I'm just going to wait till his end step. Just to put a surprise +1/+1 counter on the Fang-Blade, potentially. Surprise him. So, given that I don't really have a use for 4 mana, I think I cycle the Troll for my other dual land. Yeah, I mean, with this hand, I'm going to win the long game, so I think I'm okay trading. Right. Can always get a tap land depending on what I draw. With the Troll. Although I do want to play the Troll, so let's go ahead and cycle the Troll. Get the tap land into play. Fate's Reversal, the Troll. Draw a card. Alright, so now my removal spells, there we go, are turned on. I'm going to be landing huge creatures. It's going to be annoying the next turn to keep passing. I do not want to cycle these. Thank you. But yeah, a removal spell that's going to help me finish the Dungeon of the Mad Mage is pretty sick. That is one of the cards that I can't kill with my Precipitous Drop. Okay. 6/5 does not block or trade. Do I take the attack and then start getting in with him? Or do I play a Generous Ent? I think a Generous Ent is cool because then I can attack and potentially force a trade. I mean, well, he'd block and then I could Precipitous Drop and kill the creature. Alright, +1/+1 counter on a permanent. Okay. So opponents has a cool synergy deck. I dig it, I dig it. Shit. Opponent putting the test to me. Let's see, what does he have that like puts counters on stuff? Put 2 +1/+1 counters. Okay. Let's not get blown out by that. The reason why is he gets a counter on this. He kills my blocker for the other 2 creatures, so I'd rather just Precipitous Drop this and neuter it. Wow, destroying all of my stuff. So if I cycle this, I still wouldn't have enough lands, but then next turn I could double spell. But I'm going to use Precipitous Drop this turn. I guess I could double block with the Generous Ents. Yeah. So, yeah. I could have cycled one, got it down, and then be able to double spell next turn, but I think the game is going to stall out right now, so I don't think I need to be double spelling and getting rid of a creature in my hand. And I might naturally draw a land. If I naturally draw an untapped land, then I can go. Alright, a little bit of food synergy is going on. This card, I don't know what Wizards was thinking with making it a 1/1. Alright, so... Okay. This is fine. Okay, so that's off the board. And then I kill his Fairgrounds Trumpeter with my Precipitous Drop, and I hold back the rest of his team. Okay. If he has the... No, he can't pay for the +2/+2. Okay, that was scary. If he had one more mana, he could have punished the double block. Lived through it. Okay. So I think I'll keep my removal spell for that. Let's see, how much mana do I have? So if I use 2, get a treasure, yeah, I can do both. Didn't realize there was an artifact on the O. Yeah. Alright, got a treasure. So we're going to the Mad Mage dungeon this time. Alright. It's going to be a little bit farther to get my draw spell, but... Alright. So basically, if I get through 4 but not 5, then I would have made a bad decision. But if I can get through 5, I think that will chain me into getting through 7. Okay. 3 more creatures. If the counter was on a creature you control. A 5/5 is fine. So I crack my foods. Next turn I play the troll. Maybe I should have been a little bit more greedy and try to get some more dungeon stuff. For a second there I thought I miscounted and there was 7 or 6 mana. So if the opponent's cracking their food, he's not putting counters on Jungle Delver, so feel all right about that. Does have a lot of counters though. So I think I still attack with the troll. And then play another troll. So that, the Ent, and then one other creature I get to eat. Alright, that's fine. Gotta grind through them. I guess I could have attacked with my Generous Ent that turn. Ouch. Okay, here come the counters. Fortunately, I don't have anything instant speed. Although that's awesome. Do I get another Ent or do I get the troll? I have enough mana, I don't really need a treasure token. Too bad it's not attack or block. Almost would prefer him to attack with it, actually. Wish there was a goad. So I think keeping this Bayou Groff is actually actively bad. I could have had a higher chance of getting more into the dungeon spells. I like that he's cracking these rather than putting counters on his stuff. I guess one counter is sufficient to trigger. Yeah, never mind. All right, do I kill the Jungle Delver or do I kill the Trumpeter or the Generous Ent? Kill the Generous Ent. I guess I don't really kill it. Okay, I get to scry 3, which is gonna feel great. Scry 3 or scry 2? Scry 2. Okay. All right, that makes me want to attack in. I attack in with both. They could just block with those two. Nah, I don't like that trade. He's got 12 life on board. Illegal block. This has been a fun interactive game, I guess. Play 3. Let's not sacrifice one of our huge creatures to play a smaller creature. Alright, next turn, unless he drops a land, even if he drops a land, I can still attack with everything. Yeah, now he only can gain 2 life. So I think I'm going to attack with the Troll and the Bayou Groff. Actually, all 3. This is great. I love that. No blocks. Can it does he have something that untaps? Let me check that spell. I'm just not aware of like all of his stuff. It doesn't untap it. All right. Presumably he has an untap spell, but if he's wasting his untap on this, or is wasting his mana on an untap spell, then he's not cracking his food. So if he has, so it's difficult for him to block the Troll. So then he has to just block one other creature, and I don't think I can get blown out that much by forcing a block on my Bayou Groff or Ent. So he didn't have an untap. I don't know why he blocked like that. What's the spell he has? 2 resolve. And I'm fine with this. Okay, so now my Trolls are unblockable unless he plays another creature, but only one of them will be blockable. So I technically have lethal. If he plays another creature, I would still have lethal because then I can attack with the Bayou Groff. So only if he can, I guess there's that spell that creates a, yeah, that's not it. GG's. Sweet match. So hopefully you guys enjoy kind of a grinding gameplay. Just making sure that he doesn't have lethal on the crackback. He almost has it. He's 1 short. So he can gain 6. One life. There we go. All right. That was really fun. Let's get another match. Maybe not such a mirror. Maybe like a red deck. Do I dare play against a red deck? This deck relies on like the incidental food that it creates to keep up with a red deck, so it's not always guaranteed. Elvish Mystic, and I have Generous Ent in my hand, so on turn 2 actually I can cycle the Ent for a forest and play the Mystic, so I don't even have to miss my land drop, which is nice. I got my other land drop next turn. So next turn, oh, I can't quite, unless I draw the land, then I can really go off, but without the land in hand, I can't really quite play the Find a Path onto an untapped land and get 2 mana this turn. Yeah. All right, so let's get another forest. It's got to be untapped, although the Find the Path is going to fix all my mana anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. All right. Same dealio. We're going to go into the fast dungeon first. Another land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just start playing Groffs. And 1/1s look like they'll be relevant against his deck. Cool deck. Jund value. Utilizing like Urborg Repossession to like cycle and then just continuously cast Ardent Elementalists. Alright. So, this is unfortunate. Do I take a turn off or do I get the Bayou Groff in play? I think I have to get the Bayou Groff in play. So the land, I guess if I took the land, then I wouldn't have drawn this Llanowar Elves. There's a possibility next turn I find the path into Elf into Groff to just start the beatdowns. I guess I could find the path into hold up Undercity's Embrace when I attack. Probably like that a little bit more. So can't quite do that. Let's see. Can also create a treasure token. I think a 1/1. Against his 2/1 creatures, I think it's going to be pretty relevant, plus my Groffs. Alright. I'll do 1 for 2. Okay, this is awesome. Okay, you sacrifice. So either way it's a bad. So if you sacrifice Circle of Land Druid, then my Groff lives. If he selects his Contagious Vorgak, then I get a 3/3 off the table. So empty board versus empty board. He's going to return 2 lands to a hand. I guess it's not quite empty board. I'm feeling good about this. Lands in play is so much better than lands in hand. Alright. This deck does play main deck Wraths, so I do have to be a little bit wary of my 1/1s being just swept up. I think I'll still play my Llanowar Elf next turn. I could also Elf get in 2 Groffs in play. Let's see what I draw. What is this? Put a +1/+1 counter on creature. Alright. So let's do that after I get my Groff in play. Do you want to trade? Again, I'm just trying to get the blockers out of the way so that my big creatures can get in for free. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I wouldn't have enough mana for the Find the Path. So I think let's see. Okay, so let's just play a Groff, sacrificing my 1/1. And then we can find the path. And then put a counter on my Groff, and then I can play another Groff. Okay. I think 6 mana in play is plenty for my deck. All of my land cyclers cost 6, so and we just won't be able to get my Llanowar Elf in play. I just I can't sit around letting him continue to make land drops. Eventually he's gonna have the combo of the Urborg Repossession and Ardent Elementalists, and it will stymie my attacks on the ground floor. Yep, this stinks, but I'm gonna go ahead and attack my Groff into the Druids. It's unfortunate. Ooh, just a chump. I like that. Returns to the battlefield, so he gets the death trigger, and it comes back into play to chump my Groff. Pretty good play. Target creature, yeah. All right. I feel like my elves are gonna die to a wrath very quickly. All right. 24 cards in library. He's got to find his Urborg soon. Luckily, this turn he can't quite cast the Urborg and play out the Elementalist. But he's got the ground game pretty locked up, pretty good. There we go. Oh, so Vorak gets to be a sizable blocker. So I really need to draw my Precipitous Drop right now. Yeah. I mean, I gotta attack in before the Elemental Sloop starts, so I think I go for it. Let's see. I forgot my outs. I have so many decks. I forgot if this one plays main deck Bojuka Bog. It probably. Probably should. All right. For Urborg. Does he have 2 Elementalists? No. So my other out is, I mean, the rest of the cards in his hand are probably kill spells. Ooh. I will, I guess if the Elementalist lives, then he can just keep it in play. All right, what do I have in the library? Generous Ent. Nothing that, unfortunately, nothing that ventures into the dungeon. So I think my out is stall him out until he mills. Alright, he has a murder. Let's see. So did not see any other elementalists. So if he has another one in hand or in the deck somewhere, I think he's got this. Because he can attack with one and keep one back, and that will eventually win the game. But with only one, he has to choose to either attack, which I can just let the 2 damage in. Okay. Attack with Elementalist, yes. Okay. Like this. This is the only thing that will give me a chance. Unless he plays another Elementalist right now, and then I know I'm locked out. Does look like he's combing through his library, or his graveyard, but he could be combing through it for the Urborg. Just trying to cast the Urborg. It's always tricky because you can't, the way that MTGA, he has rights to cycle out his guys. That draws me a card. Okay. Let's see what I can draw before I attack. It's kind of cool because I finished so it's a -2/-2. I finished the dungeon and then it's instantly finishes and kills him. Unfortunate. All right, so oh god, let's just crack these so they stopping on his turn. All right, so Ardent Elementalist. So I don't know why he didn't Urborg. Maybe he's playing around Bojuka Bog. Like he has another Elementalist in hand, and so he's the Urborg is the more critical piece that he can't leave in the graveyard during my turn. Let's see if he purposely cast the Elementalist to. Yeah, maybe that's what it's it. So he might be hiding another Elementalist in the hand. So 15 turns. I think I'm going to grind it out until he shows me the other Elementalists. I think I have a chance. Yeah, go ahead and play this. I'm extremely worried about a Wrath. I don't think I can win by attacking. So he didn't take a land. All right, I'll take 2. Fortunately, I think I talked about this in the last game that you can't flip this in the same turn. You have to wait till the end step. So can't be attacking with it this turn. All right, find the path. Okay, is this gonna go long? 15 turns. Gain 1 life, scry. I can scry. Player loses 1 life. I think this is my out. Oh, I could have. Let's see. Let's see if there's a way that I can pull it up now, the other dungeons. All right, no blocks again. All right. Well, that certainly can put a clock on the opponent. It actually works well against his Elementalist plan of blocking. Oh. All right. Okay. He's got 12 cards left in the deck. I'm gonna have to start trading with the Elementalist and making him, I mean, I guess a trade with the Elementalist. Or is he just gonna dig now? He's gonna give up on trying to hold it. He can bring back a Vorak and a Vorak. Vorak and a Landruid. Sweet. So I think oh, it mills? Oh, you may mill. Oh, he chose yes? Whoa. Opponent. Okay, hopefully he takes a land. Take a land, take a land. Oh man, 7 turns. Sweet. That trades. Okay. So trade with the Vorak. And trade with the Landruid. I don't know why he didn't attack with all of them. 6 life. Okay. Yeah, I think he should have attacked and then he could have village rights, whatever. All right, 4 cards in hand, or 4 cards in deck. He could have said no to this. This really was, I think, the mistake that's gonna win me the game because it's gonna be barely by 1 turn. Mill, say yes. Yes! Oh, opponent. Does he have something that puts stuff on top of his library? Not, I don't think there's anything in Jund colors. Oh, there is, what is it called? It's like, it puts all the stuff on top of your deck. Maybe that's what he has, but we'll play it out. Does the opponent die in his upkeep? He could have just said no. I don't know why he said yes. Why, opponent, why? Yep. Mill victory. All right. Well, these are some interesting late night matches. I'm going to keep playing. Hopefully they've been enjoyable instead of just annoyingly long and tedious games for you. Let's peruse the deck and just see if I have a main deck or a Borg. Golgari dungeon, yes. I hate how this does this. It's like 2 levels of like have to go back. So I do have the Bojuka Bog in this deck. So yeah. All right. Let's play again. It's gonna be a long video. All right, Lana fixing. Fortunately, I can't start off with the young wolf. Sure, let's just wait till their turn. Yeah, this would have been so much better. Nah, I still wouldn't have been able to do it. I was envisioning young wolf into Groff. Let's go ahead and take the Precipitous Drop. Untap land. Alright, next turn. I'm just so tight on green for now. And I'm gonna be tight on green for like one turn and then I'm not, so I don't think I want a Llanowar Elf for next turn. Alright, so Khalni Garden into Bayou Groff. Alright, can opponent answer this? Oh, he's... okay. Oh, what's the next step? A 1/1. I can make... I could... Can't cycle the troll. I don't have any untapped sources available. So I think I just make a bunch of 1/1 blockers. Yeah. Kind of like this. It does delay my troll casting. I don't think I'm interested right now. Just want to hold back his attacks. Okay. Can now trade with my Groff. Actually, if I put a +1/+1 counter on it, they don't trade. Alright. Sweet. I'll load up Khalni Garden. +1/+1 counter. Okay. So then, I think I double chump the unicorns this turn. They're only going to grow bigger, so you know, there is a consideration to chump later. But I think I just go ahead and just cash in my chumps right now, if he lets me. Yeah, sounds good. So my 2/2s will be cracking back. Let's see. It's unfortunate I drew this. So I can find a path, draw a card, and then Bayou Groff. Do I die next turn? He's cracking back for 14. It's just 1 life gain away from, I guess the Bayou Groff keeps me alive. green, black. Find the path here. Card. All right. So Bayou Groff is just going to be on chump duty. But I have crackback for lethal. I guess if he gains life, I don't. Because he can keep back the Overseer and the... It'll be interesting, actually. If he attacks, I really have to judge if he has instant speed, life gain. Okay. So it's the end step. That feels good. That's going to be painful. Oh, he just stayed back. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. I can't get in. My big Groff can. I think it just gets chumped by the serrated scorpion. So the troll gives me, well, I think it's correct to attack with my Bayou Groff. Yeah, so I was expecting that block. Okay, so now he has less creatures in play. Dissolve all. So if he cracks in, this can trade. This can just attack back and present lethal. I guess since he did gain 2 life, it's going to be... Yeah, he was going to gain another life with the dog pursuit. I think this holds back his team more. Creature enters. Don't know why he has this in his deck. Alright, so 1 additional damage is coming in, so we have to chump 1. And then I think that's all I can offer. So let's see if I can crack back for the win. As they say, math is for blockers. That is an illegal block, sir. That is an illegal block, sir. I don't think he knew. But yeah, this is guaranteed lethal, actually. Oh, I guess it's not guaranteed. Because... So maybe I just needed to attack with just the troll. So yeah, so I think I messed up by allowing him to chump block the previous turn. But then he would have had additional blocker. I don't know. All right. It's been an hour. Hopefully you enjoyed these matches. I certainly enjoyed it. I'm probably going to come back to this deck again later in the week. But I'll end this video right now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Comment down below. See how you like the toolbox type dungeon-y deck.